And writing comedy is really hard, and each of our students have put all of themselves into their work. So if you haven't seen much of them these past few weeks, maybe they missed your birthday or the birth of a child, this is why. Probably.
And these wonderful writers are Kriss Wilkerson, Felicity, Sara Falardeau, Todd Kerpelman, Benham, Tonya Narvaez, and Nagpal.
And the Killing My Lobster actors who will be performing for you tonight are Justin Lucas, Fenner Frank Merlick, Jen Marte, Andrew Chung, and Byron Go. Whoa.
Our show will run for about an hour, no intermission. If in an emergency, exits are back where you came in, follow the lighted signs. Bathrooms are back towards the elevators and then take a lap to go all the way down the hall. Please keep your masks on unless you're drinking, and we also encourage you to drink a lot. So feel free to record, just turn off your flashes, and sit back, lean forward, shake it all about, and enjoy Killing My Lobster's Sketch Writing 1 class read.
Study Abroad by Rachel Nagpal. Setting. Tammy and Amy are on the front doorsteps of Salvia's apartment.
You're gonna love Sally. She just got back from studying abroad, but she's super down to earth, like the easy Mac for dinner kind.
Wow. I wish I could study abroad.
They ring the doorbell.
Man, yeah, come in.
So good to see you, Sal. This is my cousin, Amy.
Me, in Rosanna, that is the most auspicious name. It means, how do you say? Rubber.
What language?
Cool. Let's all sit and eat some coffee and,
Appetizer?
yes. Sorry, my English, it has become a little, how you say, rusty. I have a translator now.
Okay, Sal, quit the act. This is a lot, even for you.
Also, I changed my name. Salvia. Rosanna, they encourage changing her name at least twice a month.
They all sit. Salvia takes her water glass and throws it behind her.
That's how you drink water in Manzana.
Okay, this is getting really weird.
Oh, mi preciosa Margarita. You spend a little time in the deep Manzana hills and you would speak the same.
Okay. Oh, yeah. I got you a welcome back gift. Just something to get you ready for Brown's game together.
Oh, how magnificent. You know, in Manzana, they do not believe in sportsmen men. They release their testosterone by hugging the trees. It is quiet and yet so glad to see. Cool. Oh, you are so little Pulvar. Someday we'll take you horseback riding in the mountains of Dolomito.
What the hell are you talking about?
What's happening to you?
More like what's happening to her? She's putting on this weird performance. And what kind of name is Salvia?
It's Salvia!
Suddenly the door opens and Guillermo barges in.
Oh, my Salvia! At last I have found you!
Who the hell are you?
I am a translator, Guillermo, but also I am in love with her.
So am I.
Oh, Salvia, my sweet, I loved you ever since I saw you practicing spear throwing in the field of gelato.
Spear throwing?
I would love nothing more than to translate your words forever. Will you marry me?
Oh, that's so beautiful. Yes, I will marry you, Guillermo.
She runs to him and they embrace.
How long did you say he studied abroad for?
2 weeks.
The end.
How would you respond? By Tonya Narvaez. Setting. A theme show set. Pat's standing center with a stack of cars, and Beck and Wendy are behind podiums.
Welcome back, folks, to How Would You Respond? The show in which we give a scenario and you tell us how you'd respond to it. Back to our host, Pat Maloney.
Thanks, Announcer Bill. Now, after round one, Beck, the air traffic controller for Sacramento, is in the lead. Trailing slightly behind is Wendy, the wood shop teacher from Reno. On the other line are the 2 VIP tickets to Ant-Man 3 premiere and the after party with none other than Paul Rudd. Wendy, you met Paul Rudd once, didn't you?
I sure did. I was in an elevator with him and too nervous to say hello. As he was leaving, I involuntarily screamed, "I love your work!" scaring him so much that the tip of his shoe got wedged in the gap. He tripped and fell, leaving his shoe behind. I took his shoe, prompting the elevator doors to close, and we made eye contact. As I said, reverse Cinderella.
Okay, then. Beck, are you ready to fish the final round?
I am. I just also want to say thanks for finally picking me out of the line to play. I have been a huge fan since the start.
Yes. All 6 months. Well, let's get to it. 30 seconds on the clock for Beck. First question. Beck, how would you respond if I read verbatim what your boss said to you last week? Quote, "I need to be able to rely on you. You are an air traffic controller. One more unexpected absence and I'll have to fire you." Unquote.
Hey, how did you know that?
Oh, correct! That's exactly how you respond.
Second question. While competing on the game show, you told your coworker Lou, call the studio to say, quote, "Don't worry, I'm covering for you. No one will ever find out that you skipped work to be there." Unquote.
Wait, is that real? Did he really do that?
Correct!
Did that happen though? I
Moving on. You're told that Lou called you again to say, quote, "Actually, I've got an IBS flare-up. You've got to get back ASAP. There's no one giving clearance for taking us for landings. Please tell him now. This is urgent. Oh my God." Unquote.
What? Oh my God! I have to go.
Correct!
And time's up. Folks, that means Beck is tonight's winner.
Cinderella!
Well, that's all the time we have today. Join us again next week for a brand new
How would you respond?
The end.
New Brunch Spot by Benham. Setting. Lisa and Garrett are sitting down at a table in a restaurant and looking at the menu.
Oh, wow. Everything looks so good. I actually heard a deli here, and now everyone wants to come.
Sweating nervously.
Yeah, really good.
You okay?
You're sweating.
Sorry, I just get so nervous when I see some of the options. I just never decide what I want.
I know exactly what you mean. So should we get drinks or?
I was just gonna get coffee. Ew, maybe we should get drinks. Oh, like, are we not living life to the fullest if we don't get drinks?
I mean, if you really want, we can get some mimosas.
Yes, good idea. Let's do the bottomless mimosas. And the Bloody Mary. And I'll get a whole bottle of Prosecco.
That's kind of a lot of alcohol. I gotta run some errands later today.
Oh, you're right. We need food so we don't get too drunk too fast. Let's get ahead and order bagels. The carbs will soak up the alcohol, and scrambled eggs with a ton of bacon and sausages. We're gonna need the protein to power through this meal. And a giant stack of pancakes dripping in syrup. I need that sugar high to heighten my senses.
Okay, we definitely don't need that much food. I'm down for us to order 2 separate things for us to split, but I think you're going overboard with the food ordering.
Damn it, Karen! We are running out of time. We need to order as much as we can.
What do you mean running out of time, and why do we need to order all this stuff?
Because, Garrett, what if this place goes out of business and closes down? Or what if Adele buys it and turns it into a fucking recording studio?
Lisa, I don't think Sadie's is going to go out of business that quickly. And I definitely don't think Adele is going to buy it.
You're right. after we order everything, we should burn this place to the ground. So Adele can't get her greedy English hands on it.
What are you talking about? You want to commit arson because of Adele?
You're right. Committing arson is for children.
Can we just get pancakes?
No! I want every goddamn thing on the menu so I can wipe this place off the face of the earth!
You're ruining our anniversary, Lisa.
Career Change by Sara Falardeau. Setting, a McDonald's deep in the heart of Texas. It's Ellen's first day on the job.
Alan, my dude. Welcome to McDonald's. I'll be your manager. Josh.
Josh flips through Alan's resume.
I see here you are a professional auctioneer. Right on. You got a little experience on the mic?
I spent a little time on the mic in my day.
That's awesome, man. Let's definitely get you started on the drive-thru.
Josh places a headset on Alan's head.
Okay. Here comes your first customer. You got this, man.
Cindy pulls up to the window.
Welcome to McDonald's. Can I get a burger, fries? How about 2 burgers, fries? How about Coca-Cola on the side?
Alan, hold on, man. She says the order, not you.
Well, aren't you something? Thank you, honey. But I'll just have a quarter-pound of extra.
Okay. So you just punch in a quarter pounder here, and that'll be
That'll be $5.49. Got $5.49. Can you go 6? How about 6? 6 for the lady in the van. Let's hear a 7.
Honey, I love you, fast-talking man. I'm not paying $7 for a quarter pounder.
Okay, just give us 1 second.
Josh closes the drive-thru window to confirm with Alan.
Come on, man. We can't raise the prices. Fired. But you could ask if she wants a combo.
Josh and Alan look at each other and grin. Josh opens the window.
That'll be $5.49 for the burger. Can I get combo, burger, fries, drink on the side? Hey.
Well, now you gotta talk me into it. Okay, so make it a combo.
Now ask if she wants to supersize it.
There'll be 1 combo for the little lady, 1 combo. How about supersized fries, supersized drinks, supersized fries and drinks, just $2 more.
Ooh, honey. Ooh, honey, at this point, you really should just ask me out to dinner.
Well,
That'll be how about dinner and a movie?
You got it, smooth talker. Here's my number. Call me.
Cindy hands Alan a scrap of paper. Alan squints at the paper.
I got an area code 817. Is that a 5? Do I have a 5? I think it's a 5. 5269532. That's 81756295533. Blackout.
The Decision by Felicity. Setting. Leslie walks on stage with a plate in her hand. She stops in front of 3 bins. Black, trash, blue, recycling, green, compost.
Hello. I am Mira, the bin helper.
Oh, great! I've heard about you. Oh, where should I put this plate?
Put it in the bin that makes you feel the best.
What?
Put it in the bin that makes you feel the best.
I'm sorry. Where should I put this cornstarch plate?
In bin that makes you feel the best.
I'm sorry. I don't understand.
Everything goes to the same place. So just put the plate. Feel the best.
So, but I thought that
I know.
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
Big plastic.
Big plastic and
China?
and other things. Please hold. I'm so sorry. There was a mistake. Put the plate in the blue bin.
Wait, I thought you said... Wait, is this because...
Yes, I'm sorry. I didn't realize you weren't ready.
For the truth?
For the truth.
Listen, just because climate change is wreaking havoc on Earth, World War III is about to start in Ukraine, and the alt-right is taking over America, you think I can't handle the truth about recycling?
I've been informed me you weren't ready.
I'd like the truth.
The truth? Please put the plate in the bin that makes you feel the best.
So, recycling.
Oh, wrong choice. 80% of people would have chosen compost.
My Strange Admission by Tonya Narvaez.
Setting, a dentist waiting room. Ira is at the desk and Cal sits in a guest chair.
They both stare downstage at a television. The phone rings.
Office of Dale Anthony, DDS. Which teeth do you need to brush? The ones you want to keep. How can I support you today? That's okay. Wrong number. Sorry for the wait. Can I get you anything? An amethyst?
Cal looks at
Ira, confused.
Oh, it supports phones.
Ira, points at the mouth and chomps her teeth a few times.
No thanks. I'm hooked on this show. He's married to a love doll.
Well, he seems happy. But people can be very judgmental.
I'd never talk about one of my secrets on TV.
Oh, I couldn't.
What kind of secrets?
Oh, I don't know.
We could each share a secret. Right here. Right now.
Okay. I mean, who would we tell?
They turn toward one another, excited.
Great. Anyway, I have major dental anxiety, so you'll probably never see me again.
Perfect. You go first.
Okay. I never said this out loud. Here goes. Sometimes, mostly it happens when I'm in an open space outside, I get this feeling that if I were to jump really hard, I think I might be able to fly.
Oh, wow. Like a bird?
No. Actually, now that I've said it, it's not flying. It's more like jumping really far and having control and being able to float back down safely.
Look, that's really interesting.
It is.
Okay, so for me, it's actually really similar. I have this feeling sometimes that, I was born in the ocean as a mermaid, and a sea witch punished me by taking my powers and turning me into a human. But I believe my parents, my real parents, are working to help return my powers and bring me home.
Huh. So, why work at a dental office? Why not, like, the Coast Guard?
Oh no. Much better work-life balance.
Very interesting.
Ira spritzes herself with a spray bottle.
I was feeling dry.
Dr. Anthony bursts into the waiting room.
Hello, Cal. Isn't it good to meet you? Has Ira been taking good care of you?
You bet.
Oh.
We were just sharing our deepest secrets we don't tell anyone for fear of them judging us.
I like it. Oh, what would mine be? I do think Keith Richards is JFK, but I don't think anyone would judge me for that. Yeah, I don't know if I have one. Would chemtrails count?
Oh. Yeah, I Blackout.
Great. Thank you for waiting so long. We had an emergency extraction this morning, so I've just been back there cracking teeth. I prepped the nitrogen oxide, so we're ready for ya. Come on, pal. Let's get you flying.
Cal perks up and shares a knowing look with Ira. Blackout.
Truly, it's what I deserve. By Kriss Wilkerson. Setting, fast food chicken sandwich counter.
And the total will be $26.52. Please select how much tip you would like to add.
Jack thinks for a second, then selects a button. The audible phrase, 0% emanates from his
Sorry, I don't tip on to-go orders.
No, sir. Don't mind me. You are absolutely correct. I mean, truly, this was an effortless transaction.
Okay, then.
I mean, really, a trivial amount of work to check on how your day is going, generate friendly conversation, broker your order with the cooking staff, assemble it in this bag with a little bow, and guide you through your monetary transaction. It is an endeavor which warrants absolutely no tip. Truly. This is what I deserve.
And you're doing great work, but tips are extra. You're paid to do all that. Can you hand me my food so I can go now?
Absolutely. Please give me a moment. Boop, 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 boop. Honey? It's me! When we lose the house because I can't bring it up to the table, would you still love me when we move in with your parents?
No, I don't mean to...
Would you still love this failure of a person? Someone who can't even convince a customer that their work is valuable. Will you still love? Yes.
I just want my dinner, so...
I must say, leave me while you can. Truly, dear, it is what I deserve.
Oh, I'll tip, just bring back the screen.
Honey, I'll call you right back. It seems some providence has changed their mind. Here. Select what you really meant to tip, and don't let me get in the way.
Jack selects new tip and an audible 8% emanates from the terminal.
Thank you. Thank you. Truly, thank you. Now, can you draw an X on this piece of paper?
These are pictures of children?
Yes, select which of my children do not get to eat tonight.
Oh, come on!
Which children will grow up assuming I love them less? Mark your X, it doesn't matter. I love them all the same, but they'll never understand that. Never mind the generational trauma that will be passed by my inability to provide. Mark an X and be done with it. Truly, it is what I deserve.
Look, I just want my sandwich. Bring up the tip screen one more time. I'll give you whatever you want.
Well, if you insist.
Catch your pink terminal over. Jack selects the button. Audible 20%.
Thank you, kind sir. You are God among men, a generous philanthropy, a benefactor of the proletariat indeed.
Whatever. Can I get the food now?
Yes, why, of course. But first, can you select how much you would like to donate to charity today?
Blackout.
Exploring the Shadows by Todd Kerpelman. Setting,
An empty street in the big city at night. Jack and Dora are standing across from each other. The shadows from the streetlights are drawing harsh lines across their figures.
The moon had turned red like blood from a fresh-cut wound. Red like the lips of the dame who now stood in front of me. Lips that promised excitement and thrills. But those promises were just empty lies. As empty as my wallet would be once I realized Jack Kane was looking at another case sitting Phil unpaid. Too bad my landlord doesn't take good intentions for rent. Well, Dora, I found the crystals you were searching for.
Hola, soy Dora. Have you found mis cristales? Cristales means crystals. In Spanish.
I know, Dora, I know. It wasn't easy. Your friend Diego was clever, hiding inside the Senor Toucan's nest in the lookout truck. But even if he was twice as clever, he'd still only be half as clever as a woman standing in front of me right now.
Why, Jack, what do you mean? Do you know what Jack means?
These aren't any ordinary crystals, are they? When you hired me for this job, you made me think they were family heirloom. In what way? In a way, they are, but not your family. These magic crystals unlock the treasure cave for the Snow Kingdom.
But Jack, I could never use those. After all, that treasure belongs to the Snow Prince.
Yeah. That's where your old pal Swiper the Fox comes in. Needed a fox on the inside. Somebody to arrange a little accident for the prince on his next hot air balloon ride. So, you lured Swiper in your weather eyes and promised reinforcement. You promised him the two of you would run away together once you had the Snow Kingdom's treasure. But that was never the plan, was it? As soon as you had the crystals, you were going to leave Swiper twisting in the wind to take the fall. Swiper, I'm sorry, but you were just a patsy the whole time.
Swiper, who was hiding behind the mailbox this whole time, emerges onto the scene.
Oh, man!
Oh, no. It looks like the detective has me cornered. Do you see something I can threaten the gumshoe with? That's right. The snub-nosed revolver. I can use that to threaten the gumshoe.
Dora grabs the gun and holds it waist high, pointed at Jack.
Looks like my investigator kept digging more than he should have. Have you heard what curiosity did to the gato?
Come on, kid. What are you gonna do? Shoot me? Shoot Swiper? Run across the troll bridge and hide away in Strawberry Mountain, and then what? Spend your life looking over your shoulder, never knowing when the other shoe's gonna drop. It's too late. The cops are on their way. They'll be here any minute.
Oh no! I've been such a fool. Swiper, darling, you'll protect me, won't you?
Is this how it is, Dora? I was just another fox for you to use and throw away like last week's newspaper? And to think, I believe you had feelings for me. Well, this is the last time this fox is going to get outfoxed. It's time I put a stop to this, to all of this.
Swiper starts to go for the gun.
No, Swiper, no swiping! Stay with us, kids! Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping! Swiper, no swiping!
Swiper swipes the gun off the ground.
You're too late, detective. If you're looking for a happy ending, it's too late for any of us.
Swiper shoots Dora. She lurches melodramatically, then falls into Swiper's arms.
Oh no, estoy muriendo. That means I'm dying. In Spanish.
Dora goes limp. In the distance, we hear police sirens.
As Dora lay dying in the arms of the fox who loved her, as her soul left her body as the last bit of hope to leave the condemned man, I wonder, was it worth it? They say if you believe in yourself, everything is possible. But does that mean selling your soul? Should it? Guess I'll never know. I guess that's just life in Peru. I'm not exactly sure what country.
Blackout.
Housesitting by Rachel Nagpal. Setting. Jess and Mar are standing at the entrance of Jess's apartment.
Okay, so just make sure to lock the doors at night.
Yep.
And only use the organic soap for the dishes.
Mrs. Myers is all over it.
Philodendrons need to be watered on Thursday. Give the peace lily a spritz every morning, and probably the monstera to the least of less. Okay, you're judging me?
I'll want the plants. I'll make out with them if you want. Let's go.
Okay, wait, just a few more things. Sometimes the water doesn't turn completely off when you turn off the shower, so make sure the knob is all the way to the left. And speaking of water, do not put the antique china in the dishwasher.
Why would I wear antique china in the dishwasher? Why would I even use your antique china?
I know you're a slut for intricate flower power.
I've known you since you were 4. Do you not trust me to watch your house?
No. You're right. You got it. Okay, I'm gonna go now.
Goodbye. Love you. Call me from the airport.
Jess leaves, Marge shuts the door behind her and sighs. Suddenly, Jess barges back in, looking at it.
Just please don't hook up with anyone on my new phone for the Lobo cell phone.
I knew you were so mad about that.
on you!
Fair.
Seemed like a good time, though. I really need to get
Yeah, you really do.
The end.
Do you hate me?
By Benham.
Setting, interior office. Justin is sitting down at his desk. Bill approaches him holding 2 cups of coffee.
Okay, got your mocha latte right here.
Ah, thank you. I asked for decaf.
I'm so sorry. Do you hate me? You must hate me.
I hate you, man. It was an honest mistake. By the way, did you set up a meeting with Sheila today? I want to make sure we're all synced up.
No, I forgot. You must hate me so much right now.
No, I don't hate you. I'll just message her now and see if she can meet tomorrow.
I knew it. I knew you hate me so much.
No, I don't hate you, Bill. Calm down. Okay, look, I get it. Work's been a lot, and you're stressed out. Why don't we go for an early lunch? It'll be on me.
So you promised that? You promised we're cool?
I promise. Now, come on, I'll drive.
I hit your car when I was coming back from getting coffee. You must hate me.
What? Is it badly damaged?
No, it's just a scratch.
Okay, good. Okay.
I lied. The taillight's busted and there's a huge dent in the front. Do you finally hate me now?
Why would you lie? And what do you mean, finally hate you? Are you doing these things to make me hate you?
I slept with your wife. Please tell me you hate me now. I need to hear you say you hate me now.
What the fuck, Bill?
Do you?
Don't say it.
Hey,
I swear to God. Yes, I hate you, you absolute asshole.
well, okay, your language is making this a hostile work environment.
Gary's Guilt-Free Emporium by Todd Kerpelman. On one side of the stage, Eleanor and Alice are in a small kitchen. Eleanor is going through the fridge.
No, I think this baby spinach is going bad.
And I was gonna make smoothies with them. Or at least a salad. Definitely something green.
Gary appears on the other side of the stage. Store shelves behind him. He speaks directly to the audience.
Has this happened to you? You went and bought produce with the best of intentions, but they went bad before you ever used them?
You know it.
Well, come on down to Gary's Guilt-Free Emporium. We have fake versions of all those fruits and vegetables we buy purely out of guilt.
Fake virgins? What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this bag of baby carrots.
Oh, I need some of those. For a healthy snack.
Except these carrots aren't real. They're wax. So you can keep them in your fridge for years. They'll never go bad, and you still feel good about having vegetables in the fridge.
Well, what happens if I want to eat one?
But will you, though?
Yeah, or a healthy snack.
And that's not all. We have fake versions of non-food items, too. Perfect for that hobby you're thinking of taking up.
Eleanor and Alice cross over to Gary's store.
Oh, is that a Peloton?
It certainly looks like one, doesn't it?
Well, does it work?
Doesn't matter. It can sit in your office and you can put your laundry on it, and that's the important thing.
Ooh, look! Fake sourdough starter.
Oh, wow, sewing machine.
At least the box for one.
Oh, is that a copy of Infinite Jest? I've been meaning to read that.
Wow. It sure looks like it. But we only bothered printing out the first 50 pages.
Right on our bookshelf.
You bet it would. But don't take my word for it. Just listen to this happy customer.
The lights come up on Tom, sitting in his apartment on the other side of town.
Oh, I used to feel guilty about scrolling through TikTok while watching reruns of Friends. But thanks to Gary's Guilt-Free Emporium, I'm scrolling through TikTok while watching reruns of Friends next to a thing that looks like a ukulele. Because I think it'd be really nice to start doing something creative again. You know? I might even join a band.
You're adorable. So come on down to Gary's Guilt-Free Emporium. Heck, why not jog? So you can get those steps in. I'm just kidding. You can take an Uber.
Meet Cute by Tonya Narvaez. Setting, a table at a restaurant. Ellis and James are seated across from one another, each with a sip of wine left in their glasses. A third chair is empty between them, with a clean wine glass in front of it. There's an empty wine bottle on the table. The body language and general vibe is tense.
So, more wine? Or do you think this restaurant has a full bar?
I think I need to eat before I drink more.
Ellis gently scoffs.
Do you think something might have happened to her?
Oh my god, ew. I don't want to think about that.
I mean, she once texted to tell me she might show up 1 minute late.
This is so Taylor. Oh my god. She's trying to set us up.
Like romantically?
I told her I didn't have a date to my nemesis. Nemesis? Whatever. My nemesis is getting married next weekend and I don't have a date. So clearly, she's trying to set us up.
You have a nemesis?
We should totally mess with her. Take a picture of us kissing and say we just got married or something.
Is that really a prank? What would we do once she believes us?
We'll be like, got you. As a convincing detail. We can say we have the same favorite album or something.
It's not very cool, but I love the High School Musical soundtrack.
What? Get Out. That's my favorite album.
Really? I've always felt those kids are just breaking out of their shells
And discovering who they are and what they want to do. And heck, isn't that what life is all about anyway?
Wow!
Are you a dog or a cat person?
Rat!
That's hot.
Carnivore or vegetarian?
I only eat chicken. Would you rather be a strawberry with human thoughts or a human with strawberry thoughts?
Human with strawberries.
Do you want to get out of here?
They hold hands across the table. Taylor enters, digging through her purse, not looking up.
Sorry, I was at the grocery store and I grabbed this grapefruit in the middle of the stack. I know, risky maneuver. So of course the whole pile starts to shift and I'm thinking, great, now I've got to explain that I grabbed a grapefruit out of the center of the pile again. Causing the whole stack to fall, but then out of nowhere, this woman presses her hand against mine to shove the grapefruit back into the stack.
Now sitting, Taylor finds her hand sanitizer. She begins to open and use the hand sanitizer.
So I look over and I mean, wow, she took my breath away. I said, you saved my life. And she said, ditto. And then she put a pen into my hand and said, can I get your number? Like it's the 90s. So I said, sure. And this whole thing got me just so flustered. I can't believe it.
Finally looking up, Taylor sees Ellis and James holding hands.
Whoa.
Like you didn't know.
Ellis grabs James's wine, finishing it in one gulp.
Let's go. I want to meet your rat. Plumbers by Benham. Setting. Kriss is standing outside of Skeletor's secret evil lair. Kriss knocks on the door and Serpentor opens it.
Who dares to come into the secret lair of the great Lord Skeletor?
Yeah, I got a cowl about bathroom installation so we can move it along because I don't got all day.
What? No, I can't move along. Did you not hear me say this is a secret lair? How'd you even find us?
Look, man, I got a call is all right? So if you don't want your boss to scale or whatever.
Lord Skeletor!
If you don't want your lord get angry because you didn't let me in, then it's your head.
Lord Skeletor calls from offstage.
Serpentor! Who goes there?
Skeletor enters.
Oh!
Are you the guy?
Who's here to install my bidet?
Lord Skeletor! You gave away the location of your secret evil lair to install a bidet?
I don't actually feel clean without one. Why does everyone think it's weird to have a bidet? A lot of countries have bidets.
Hey, look, man, whatever you do in your privacy of your bathroom is your business.
Prince Arthur rides up on a horse.
Skeletor, I have come to save Princess Alexandra from your evil grasp. Now hand her over, or I shall slay you with my mighty sword Excalibur.
Whoa. Looky what we have here. Mighty sword, huh? Given the size of that thing, it looks like someone here has been compensated.
How dare you speak to me in that way? I am Prince Arthur, the slayer of dragons and heir to the 7 kingdoms.
You scum, Arthur. We don't have time for your shenanigans. This man is here to install my bidet.
Wait, you use a bidet? Kind of a little weird, right?
You see, Lord Skeletor? The peasants shall hear of your love of bidets and you'll become the laughingstock of the entire kingdom.
Quiet! When I conquer the 7 kingdoms with my magic powers, I shall install a bidet in every household and they will be forced to use one.
Hey, are we gonna be standing here all day? I mean, I got no problem with that because I'm getting paid by the hour, but it's your money.
Wait! I thought it was a flat fee!
Blackout.
Where were you last night? By Kriss Wilkerson. Setting. Jacob and Kyle sitting on a 2-top seat position square at the center stage. Uncomfortable silence. 3 seconds of waiting and looking around. Small pop from Jacob.
So, are we going to talk about it?
About?
Where were you last night?
You know where I was last night.
And I want to hear you say it. So, for the last time, where were you?
I was with Adam.
Wow. Okay. There it is, folks. He goes up and just admits it.
Why? What's wrong with that?
I just feel like you're spending more time with Adam than with me lately, okay?
He's my husband.
And I am your work wife. You don't think I know what's going on between you two?
A normal marriage?
Wow. What do you call this, huh?
A platonic work relationship?
I don't even know what to say.
Say it's normal to go home to my husband?
Fine, it's fine. I guess we're just coworkers then. What about last week, huh?
When I called in sick?
Yes, Kyle, what happened? You were nowhere in the office to be found. You abandoned me.
I'm not going to bring my germs to the office.
In sickness and in health. Kyle, that's what you signed in the work contract.
That's in there?
Yes, it's in there. I put it in there. I just feel like I don't know you anymore.
No, don't cry. Look, I was just sick. It's okay. You know you're my ride or die coworker, my office hun buns, the other half of my TPS report.
Sorry. I shouldn't have gone off on you like that. I just get so insecure sometimes about our work relationship.
It's okay. I get it. Let's finish this lunch and then you and I can go back to the office and we can just...
I smell it.
Smell it?
I smell it on you, on your collar, on your shirt, on your suitcase. It's the smell of toner.
Toner?
Don't play dumb! I can tell you're cheating on me with another department. You're transferring to accounting. All those times you were away on Slack. I should have known.
I'm not transferring to accounting.
It's HP toner, Kyle. I smell it. We do not have that printer. You know, we're a Xerox department.
Bro, please calm down. You're acting crazy.
There it is, folks. He called me crazy. They always pull that card when they know they've been caught.
I can't deal with this now. Let's go back to the office.
This relationship is over.
Sheila walks into the scene to seat herself at the table past the two.
Oh my God, Kyle! You eat here too? Hey, and by the way, HR is almost done with paperwork.
Sheila extends her hand towards Jacob.
Where are my manners? I'm Sheila, Jacob's work wife from accounting.
Blackout.
My Pleasure by Sara Falardeau. Setting: a Chick-fil-A restaurant. Summer and Jackson work the counter. Janet and Bailey are the only customers in the store.
Welcome to Chick-fil-A, where it's like our pleasure to serve you. I'm Summer, and this is Jackson. What can we get for you today?
Oh, so polite. I wish some of those manners would rub off on my daughter. We'll have 2 number ones with 2 Diet Cokes and Chick-fil-A sauce, please.
My pleasure. Oh, we're actually out of Chick-fil-A sauce.
But it will be my pleasure to get you a coupon, so just hop up here and I'll be right back.
Summer gestures to a large stone altar surrounded by lit candles.
What the fuck?
Bailey, language. I've got bad knees, so somebody has to help me up on this bench.
My pleasure.
Jackson helps Janet up on the altar, then dons a long black robe.
What a respectful young man.
Mom, we need to leave right now.
Summer reappears in a long black robe, holding a coupon and a knife.
Mom, look!
Ooh, my coupon.
Summer and Jackson raise their knives over Janet.
It is our pleasure to serve you. It is our pleasure to sacrifice you.
Wait! Summer, Jackson, can you see if our food is ready? Please?
Summer and Jackson snap out of it and shed their robes.
My pleasure. Meet you at the counter.
Mom, it would be my pleasure to grab the food while you start the car.
Bailey grabs the food and hustles Janet out the door.
Nice to see this place rubbing off on you.
They get into the car.
Hand me my number one, honey. I'm starving.
Bailey dons a long black robe and brandishes a knife.
My pleasure.
The end.
Uncommon Knowledge by Todd Kerpelman. We open on the stage of a game show. Timothy is the only contestant.
Welcome back to Uncommon Knowledge. Timothy, before the break, you were about to lock in your final response.
That's right, Sean. I'm gonna say the Ottoman Empire. Yeah, that's my final response.
And you are. Incorrect. The answer we were looking for was a chicken. Chicken.
Nuts.
That's gonna deduct $800 from your score, leaving you with a negative $1,200. Now you still have time to win it back after we get to know you a little better. So, Timothy, it says here that you're from the great state of Illinois.
Yes, I am, Sean.
And that you're currently working as an accountant.
Is that your final response?
Yes, I guess.
And you are incorrect. The correct answer is an actuary. I'm an actuary.
Well, the court said accountant. That's close enough, right?
Oh, judges? Sorry, Sean. We have to deduct $600 from your total.
Wait, like my salary? Did my agent clear this?
Next question for $1,200. I once got stuck in an elevator with which famous celebrity?
Well, I don't know. I'd like to phone a friend.
Well, I don't know how your friends are going to help. But...
No, I'd like to phone one of your friends. We have Greg Keenan on the line, one of Timothy's childhood friends.
You know, he wasn't really a friend.
Hi, Greg. This is Sean from Uncommon Knowledge. And I'm here with your old buddy, Tim.
Greg's voice comes in over the PA system.
Holy cow, little Timmy shitpants? He's on TV? Hey, Ma! Ma! Little Timmy shitpants is on TV!
Oh, God.
You know why we called him Little Timmy Shitpants, right? So in 9th grade, he was on a date with Maddie Colombo, and he and Maddie Colombo go on this hike.
Greg, I'm sure we'd all love to hear this anecdote, but I need to know what celebrity Tim was stuck in an elevator with.
Oh, Christ. Is he still telling that Ron Schneider story?
The answer is Rob Schneider. Should we keep going?
Okay, you know what? I think I'm gonna phone a friend now. Let's get your ex-wife on phone.
Oh, we don't need to do that.
Too late. No, we have Madeline C. on the line. Hey, Madeline, for $1,500, why didn't you leave your husband?
He's jealous. He got me like a year's supply of rice-a-roni as an anniversary gift. And he likes to shout out, "Come on down," during sex.
That's more than one answer.
Judges?
Ding, 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 ding. Wait, I can change. Just give me one more chance. Madeline! Madeline!
Wait a minute, Madeline. Madeline C? Madeline Colombo?
Little Timmy Shitpants?
Blackout.
Menu Melodrama by Sara Falardeau. Setting: a restaurant on a busy Friday night. Laura and Jeff sit at a table perusing the menu. Ben approaches.
Welcome to Applebee's. I'm Ben, and I'll be your server. Tonight's special is a steak, a salad, and a sour apple tea. We'll call it the triple S. Can I get that started for you?
We'll have 2 glasses of Pinot Grigio and the fresh fig flatbread.
Okay, great. 2 Pinot Grigios and which flatbread? Sorry.
The fresh fig, Ben.
I'm not sure we have that one on the menu.
Why don't you have the fresh fig flatbreads on the menu, Ben?
People love fresh figs, Ben.
Did you know that fresh figs are an excellent source of potassium?
And calcium.
Don't you want your diners to have strong bones, Ben?
Okay. I would be happy to make you or whoever a fresh big flatbread, but we just don't have any.
Figs?
I have over 2 dozen fresh figs in my handbag. It's just this morning.
Picked at the peak of freshness. Ben?
With these figs, you can make enough fresh fig flatbread for the entire restaurant.
Look, is this like a fetish or something?
What? No!
Look, Ben, we really need this win. You never guessed this, but we're from the National Fig Growers Federation.
Wow. No way.
Are you telling me you can't? Are you sure you just can't add one juicy, luscious, sweet, savory, fresh fig flatbread on the menu?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Jeff claps Ben on the back. Laura squeals in delight.
Good man.
Another win for Big Fig!
But you better order 3 triple S's.
Holy smokes! That's 9 S's! We're in!
Blackout.
Becoming by Felicity. Setting at a dinner table, Christy and Ryan sit next to each other. Christy pours balsamic vinegar on her plate of salad.
Balsamic vinegar?
And olive oil.
Ew. You've become an adult.
I have not become an adult. Just because you turned 10 doesn't mean
You are eating balsamic vinegar and blue cheese. You're so an adult.
Stop it.
You went for a walk yesterday.
No,
A walk.
it doesn't mean anything.
You talked to Mom and asked if we could get outdoor string lights.
They'd be nice in our backyard.
I caught you yesterday listening to NPR.
You saw me.
You're out.
I don't want to be out.
You are for sure out.
You can't do that.
You are hereby removed from the White Kids Club.
But I'm not an adult.
Prove it. How? Do the things only a kid would do.
Easy.
Pour 20 cubes of orange cheese into your mouth.
But that's so much cheese!
Fine. Pinch yourself and put your butt up against the window as Miss Campbell drives by in her yellow Subaru.
Ryan, my bare butt!
Do the ultimate. No. Do it. Climb up our favorite oak tree, wait till the sunset, yell stink bomb as soon as Mom gets home tonight from her shift, throw 5 Dr. Stinky stink bombs at her, jump off the tree and pelt Mom with our non-broken Super Soaker and scream, "It's crack time," and run to Auntie P's.
Christy and Ryan look at each other and pause. Christy looks disappointed.
I knew it.
I didn't want to become an adult.
Well, you did it. If you want to find me, I'll be mooning Miss Campbell with my butt.
Blackout.
I just wanted a croissant by Kriss Wilkerson. Setting. 2 friends, Abe and Bill, are waiting in line against the wall for a popular patisserie while touring Paris.
We've been waiting forever. This line hasn't moved one bit.
I promise it's worth it, okay? These are the best crescents you've ever seen. Look around, we are in Paris, okay? Croissant? Croissant? I'm pretty sure it's that one, yeah.
Well, I'm starving. If we're not eating in 5 minutes, I'm going somewhere else.
5 more minutes. Just wait it out, and I promise you'll be biting into a fluffy, buttery, fresh baked crescent.
The two are looking center stage, then Abe quickly darts his head forward to front of the line.
Bill, did you see that? That person just cut in line.
You can't be sure they're cutting. Maybe they're in the same group.
Nope, he cut. I know it. He was doing that thing where you stand beside someone and filter in, like, oops, I did not know there was a line. I guess I'm in it now.
Chill out, okay? It's a tight space. They probably know someone up there.
Abe still staring towards the front of the line.
Look, the line cutter just shook hands with the person behind him. I knew it. He probably paid that person to cut.
Friends shake hands all the time. Look, here, shake my hand.
Get that hand out of my face. You don't get it. They're cutting.
Look, even if they did, we can't do anything about it. We're the tourists, and it might be a local Paris thing. It's one guy, let it go. Keep calm and think of the warm croissants.
Abe still staring towards the front of the line. Sees line cutter waving towards other people.
Bill. He's beckoning someone over.
Probably their partner. Look, you look a little obsessed over this thing.
No, Bill. It's a bus filled with people cutting right behind the line cutter. He's got a bus full of people, Bill.
Could be family.
Bill, unless that man has 40 children, half of which are of clearly different nationalities, I am 100% sure that is not his family.
Look, who are we to define what constitutes a family in this day and age? Let it go. Focus on los croissantes.
That's not even the same language.
See?
Abe still staring towards the front of the line. Sees the line cutter group setting up a stand.
Bill. The line cutters bought every croissant and are scalping them. They have made their own secondhand croissant business, Bill. They're croissant scalpers, Bill.
I'm sure the bakery will make more.
The patisserie closed their doors. I knew we should have called them out on the cutting. We wasted so much time waiting.
Well, bien, mon ami, c'est la vie. You can't win them all.
I just wanted a croissant. I'm so hungry.
Well, if it makes you feel any better, Yelp pinged me a new bakery stand that opened just next door to this place. And the line doesn't look too bad. Let's get some fresh, soft, buttery.
Blackout.
Where's that? Chicken by Rachel Nagpal. Setting, a fast food restaurant. Sam stands behind the counter. Tim stands a few feet away in the kitchen. A customer walks up to the counter.
Welcome to Chicken and Stuff, where the customer always gets what they want.
Always.
What can I get you?
I'd like a grilled chicken sandwich, please.
Great, coming right up.
And make the chicken medium rare.
What?
Make the chicken medium rare, please.
Oh. I don't think we serve any type of rare chicken.
I thought the customer always gets what they want.
Always.
Okay, 1 second.
Sam walks a few feet away where Tim, the fry cook, is standing.
Dude, he's asking for chicken medium rare?
Can we do chicken medium rare?
No, we can't do chicken medium rare. We have to tell him no.
No, dude, we can't. Okay, if the manager, Jeff, hears that we didn't give the customer what they wanted, I'll lose my job. This one time, a customer wanted her burger to come with good lighting. So Jeff made me steal a lamp from a Lowe's down the street.
A Lowe's?
A Lowe's.
This place truly has no boundaries.
How's my chicken?
Oh, I don't think I can do this, man. This job is way too much pressure.
Oh, okay, let's think. On the one hand, the customer always gets what they want.
Always.
On the other hand, we might accidentally kill him.
I can't go to jail again, man. All right, I just became vice president of my book club. Is it getting hot in here? Ooh.
Okay, screw it. Maybe it's just for his dog or something. We can't prolong this all day. I got cheap yoga at 4.
He walks back to a waiting customer.
Sorry, sir. Your sandwich will be out in a sec.
He walks back to a nervous Tim and takes a box of undercooked chicken out of his shaking hand. Then walks back to the customer and hands it to him.
Thanks.
The customer slowly unwraps it, taking his own sweet time. Tim and Sam watch in anticipation. Finally, he takes a big bite. Tim and Sam's face turn to disgust. The customer chews slowly, wipes his mouth, nods in satisfaction. Then, to Tim and Sam's utter horror, he starts to take off a very realistic mask that was attached to his face the whole time.
Manager Jeff! I can't believe I fell for it again.
Yes, but you did well. And now I must go to the hospital.
Blackout.
The Plea by Felicity. Setting. Niall the deer mouse is munching on a snack. Like Alex. At the front of the stage, the audience sees Mary the mountain lion stalking Niall on stage. Niall is oblivious and stationary. Mary tracks Niall back and forth across the stage before landing right next to him.
Overgas! Oh, Nelly, what would a mountain lion like you want with a little deer mouse like me?
Caloric intake.
You know that we deer mouses can carry lots of disease. Hanta disease, Lyme disease, mountain lion disease.
Slow down, little one. What's your name?
Now,
Hi, I'm Mary. I've been hunting on these mountains for decades, and I'd like to know the creature I'm eating more personally before I eat them.
Flabbergash. But don't you know we are on the mountains? There are much more delicious and caloric creatures here. You've got your badgers, your beavers, your raccoons, your porcupines, your sheep, your elk. That's right. Sam, just down that path is Sam the elk. Sam was named for his grandfather and likes to go for long walks at night before he falls asleep and eats the blackberries down by Sandpiper Stream. Oh, my marigolds, am I betraying Sam?
Don't try and distract me, little Neil. I know what I want
Me?
when I see it.
Oh, dear mouse. I haven't washed today. In fact, I haven't washed in 3 years. That's right, for 3 years I've rolled around in that mud down by Sandpiper Stream. But I never go into the stream. Never. Even when it's a really hot day and the stream is super cold and I'm not like to float down in a little, I never go in. I love to stay dirty in the mud pits and the sand pits and the poop pits. Sam, the poop pits of Sam. Oh, between us, I'm so sorry, Sam.
You smell clean today, little Neil.
Oh, my gosh.
Tell me, little Neil, when you dreamt about your future, what did you dream about? before you knew death awaited you.
Oh gosh, that's pretty serious, Mary! An astronaut! I would be the first of my family to leave Mount Mormont.
Mary gets closer to Niall, who seems increasingly agitated and jumps around but can't get past Mary. Mary's face gets extremely close to Niall.
I can't say this anymore, Mary! This anticipation! Just get over it. Poor love, caloric, duty, astronomy, astrology. No! First of his name, last of his name. Sam!
Mary.
Despite his name Sam, the elk does a donkey kick. Mary falls over as if knocked out.
Sam, you're here!
Neil, let's get out of here. Did you keep the secret from Mary, the rustic river, and its blueberries?
Blackout.
Instructors, Mike and Matthew, for guiding us. And above all, please give it up for the writers. Truly an incredible read and an incredible volume of work here. If you are sitting here thinking maybe I can do this, I'm going to do this. I'm gonna do this on a right. Good luck. Come and join us. Please do. We have classes available at killingmylobster.com. We have acting classes too, if you want to try that out. Come sign up. Our classes are kind of sold out for the rest of the year, but there's tons available in 2023, including online classes. So come and check it out. We have a holiday show that runs all of December at Piano Site, a very special Christmas special, full of nostalgia and ennui and just everything you need right now. So come and check that out. If you haven't already, please consider a $5 donation to help support paying the actors here tonight. Killing My Lobster is a nonprofit. It's a profit of none. We work really hard to try our best to pay our artists and support them. And your donations actually help a lot with making this sort of read great. Just like my book. This sort of read is possible. And other than that, there is an after party for what I've heard that's going on at the Irish Bay. Please join everybody there if you can. Definitely join them. But you also you can't stay here. We're gonna kick you out now. It's time to close this place up. So love you. Get out.